Ready for some inconsistent cinematic magic? Welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today we are counting down the top 10 Harry Potter movie mistakes.
Do you have any idea how serious this is?
Before we begin, if you enjoy this video, be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at the goofs and oversights from the Harry Potter film franchise that made it into the final edits, from wardrobe inaccuracies to dodgy CGI. So sit back, crack open the chocolate frogs, Bertie Bott's and sherbet lemons, and enjoy.
Do you ever stop eating?
I'm hungry.
Number 10, the Quidditch Trunk, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
With me so far?
I think so. What are those?
You better take this.
We're starting out with a mistake only hawk-eyed viewers will have spotted, and it comes when Wood is teaching Harry the ins and outs of Quidditch. Placing the Quidditch Trunk on the ground, it supposedly shudders due to the bewitched bludgers inside.
Not bad, Potter. You'd make a fair beater.
After Harry slogs one of the bludgers, it flies back and Wood catches it. But as he falls on the ground, we get a quick glimpse under the trunk and see a small rod installed to simulate the trunk shaking effect. Not so magic after all. Number 9, Dudley shorts, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
Hey, Big D. Beat up another 10-year-old?
This one deserved it.
Yes, the film when Dudley turned up his douchey teenager appeal to 11. Together with his gang of bullies and sporting some dapper jewellery and hip shorts, Dudley berates Harry for no apparent reason. And it's his funky shorts we want to draw attention to, because after fleeing from Dementors into a tunnel, the design of Dudley's shorts changes completely. And then they change again when he falls on his back.
Dudley, run!
You may not have noticed because, like everyone else, you were too busy laughing at him. Number 8, the bench in the bushes, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Right. Let me tell you.
Remember when Harry blew up his aunt? How can we forget? Well, eagle-eyed Potter fans may also remember this iconic sequence for its inconsistent set design. With Uncle Vernon desperately trying to stop Marge from floating away, we catch a brief glimpse of the Dursleys' back garden, complete with a bench and some bushes. But wait, the layout has changed since the scene's opening shot. You may have to be Sherlock to spot it, but it is there. Number 7, fake Hedwig, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Expecting to pass through the hidden pathway of platform 9 3/4, Harry and Ron take their usual run-up, but instead collide in a heap, thanks to Dobby's mischievous intervention.
Let's go.
And it's here that we get a quick glimpse of fake Hedwig. For obvious reasons, the studio couldn't mount a real owl on the front of the trolley, so they used a model, which remained incredibly rigid throughout the collision. Regardless, running into a brick wall with a trolley is never advised. Number 6, Buckbeak's takeoff, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
And you can always find it here.
The Hippogriff Buckbeak features a few times throughout the Harry Potter series, and it's at the forefront of more than one movie inconsistency. But our pick is its takeoff when escorting Sirius out of Hogwarts. We see Buckbeak fly off from an empty courtyard, but moments later when the camera pans back, the same courtyard is covered in leaves, just like magic. Either that or Sirius hit a tree on his way out. Number 5, Quirrell's hair, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. This Hogwarts professor turned evil Baldy wears a turban throughout Philosopher's Stone to hide an insidious growth of he who must not be named in the back of his head.
Harry Potter, we meet again.
However, those with a keen eye for follicle falsity will notice Quirrell's sideburns peeking through his headscarf in multiple different moments. Lucius Malfoy is guilty of this too, trying to hide his dark locks with a blonde wig. But the nod has got to go to Quirrell with this one.
Thought you ought to know.
Number 4, marker placements at platform 9 3/4, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Actors. They have scripts to tell them what to say, directors to tell them how to say it, and markers to tell them where to stand when they say it. And you can actually see one of these secret markers on the floor of platform 9 3/4 during Harry and Co.'s visit in Chamber of Secrets. Briefly as the camera pans up, Ginny walks right next to one, and shortly after, Molly says,
10:58, come on, come on!
Train will be leaving any moment.
a brief but exciting insight into the way films are orchestrated. Number 3, the magical towel, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. If this scene teaches us anything, it's that something as common as a towel can be magical. After Harry emerges from the Great Lake following his Triwizard Challenge, cold and shivering, Hermione comforts him with a white towel.
Harry!
Hermione, ow!
Are you alright? You must be freezing.
From here, said towel jumps from Harry's shoulders to Hermione's and back again, multiple times. Clearly the result of completely separate takes, it's proof how two seemingly identical scenes are not as identical as you may think. Number 2, not so hidden mic packs, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Is that really what my hair looks like from the back?
Many actors in films wear portable microphones to record their audio in scenes, and these are stashed in the clothing so we can't see them. But in this scene, we can. When Harry and Hermione are avoiding detection behind some pumpkins, there are certain angles where you can clearly see the back-mounted battery packs of the microphones bulging out from their clothing. It's only for a few of the shots, but it is definitely noticeable. Number 1, spot the cameraman, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Scared, Potter.
You wish.
Of all the veiled and hard to spot mistakes and bloopers in the series, we had to give the top spot to the most blatantly obvious one of all. During Harry and Malfoy's memorable tabletop duel in Chamber of Secrets, there is a moment when the camera catches a glimpse of another camera, and the guy operating it. There are a lot of people standing around in the scene, but it's as clear as day. If that wasn't already a sign of sloppy directing, it seems that the director or someone close to him forgot to move his chair out of one of the shots in the same scene. When you see it, you can't unsee it.
Don't move, Potter. I'll get rid of it for you.
Allow me, Professor Snape.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo UK and subscribe for more great content.